So your customer list keeps growing, but Google Sheets keeps getting messier. You're dealing with duplicate entries, missing information, and that sinking feeling when you realize you accidentally deleted someone's contact details. Yikes. Sorry about that. So if you're struggling to keep your customer data organized, you're not alone. Google Sheets works fine when you have a handful of clients, but as your business grows, everything becomes more chaotic. You're spending more time fixing data errors than actually serving customers. Plus, you can't easily create client portals or connect invoicing systems to a basic spreadsheet. I understand that managing growing customers feels overwhelming. It's one of those problems that often gets worse before you realize you need a better solution. That's where Knack comes in. This tool instantly imports your existing customer data from Google Sheets and transforms it into a powerful database. No more manual data entry, no more spreadsheet chaos. You'll get proper customer management tools that actually grow your business, including the ability to create client portals and connect invoicing systems. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how to import your Google Sheets customer data into Knack and set up field mapping. So this is going to take away your frustration of dealing with messy spreadsheets. So let's dive right into it. We're going to start by importing from Google Sheets directly. Our first step is to access the application builder where we'll handle the import process. In the main Knack dashboard, we're going to locate our invoices app and click the app builder icon. This will open up the application builder. Next, we'll navigate to our customer data in the left-hand navigation pane. Under the table section, let's click on customers, and this shows the table where all our imported customer data will live. Make sure you have your table ready, and let's get right into it. Let's see how the fields for this table have been set up. To do this, we're going to go to the Fields tab. So right here, name, gender, age. Okay, all the columns look good. We can customize the order of fields by dragging and dropping left and right, just like this. So let's return to our records and proceed with the file import process. As you can see, the table is completely empty, but the fields are ready. At the top of the customers table, we're going to select the 3-dot more icon, and this opens up a menu with various options for managing our table data. In the drop-down menu, we're going to click Import Data, and this begins the process of bringing your existing customer data into Knack. The next step involves choosing our data source. In the middle of the screen, we're going to click on Google Sheets, and this tells Knack where we want to pull our customer data from. We're going to continue with our Google authentication. So this just makes a secure connection between Knack and your Google spreadsheets. So once you're authenticated, you're going to see your available spreadsheets from Google pop up. Now let's select the client spreadsheet, which has been prepared before, and it contains all the customer info that we need. So we're going to click select, and perfect, we're good. Now comes the pretty important part, configuring how our data maps into Knack. So in the upper left-hand corner of the screen, we are going to click the field mapping icon. So this opens the mapping pane where we can control exactly how our data gets imported. First, we'll need to handle unnecessary columns. So let's uncheck the box next to column A. We're excluding this because we don't need the number of rows in our database. So next after that, we're going to set up our date formatting properly. Under field date/time, format, let's select the month/date/year radio button, and this ensures all dates import in the correct format for your business needs. We won't choose time data. We'll try to keep our customer records clean and focused on what matters. After that, we're going to need to map specific columns to the right fields. All of them seem to be mapped correctly, so let's click the drop down for column I and expand the map to existing field option to map this column to the customer ID field. This ensures each customer gets a unique identifier in the database. The use first row as header toggle will leave enabled so Knack can treat the first row as a column header rather than customer data. Awesome. So we're going to click next to proceed to the advanced options. In the advanced import option panel on the left, we're going to keep the number insert each row as a new record radio button selected to ensure that all of our customer data gets imported as individual entries rather than one giant existing one. That would be kind of bad. So then we're going to press next at the bottom right to continue. Now we need to handle any missing information in our spreadsheet. So in the middle of the screen, let's click the Add a Default button. This lets us set values for empty fields so your database stays complete. In the Set drop-down field, we're going to select Address, and this allows us to provide a default address for customers who don't have one listed on our original spreadsheet. We're going to provide the address details in the corresponding fields, so we're going to just do this in a few seconds. And while we do that, make sure to leave a comment down below and let me know what you think about this import feature. Is it useful to you? Let me know. All right, moving on. At the bottom right, we're going to go next again, and you'll see an importing customers notification at the bottom of the screen pops up. So this shows the progress of Knack pulling all that data from Google Sheets and organizing it according to our mapping roles inside of Knack's databases. So it's only going to take a few moments, be patient and it'll be over. All right, so here's where you see the real power of what we just set up. Let's scroll through our imported customers table to verify that all our data has been imported without any errors. Awesome. Look at how organized and neat the table is in our app. Names, genders, age, everything is here. Notice the address column where our default address appears for all the customers. In the original Google Sheets file, the info was missing on purpose, but now every customer record has an address. This is exactly what I mean about Knack solving your data chaos problems. Your customer info is now well structured. You can sort it however you like, view it in different ways, connect it to an invoicing system inside of Knack, and suddenly managing that growing client list feels pretty easy. Are you ready to transform your customer data management? Make sure to try out Knack today to try out not only this workflow, but other ones so that you can have a much easier experience managing your client data. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.